So here is our moment, frozen. We have seen our 7 unmoving in their lonely homes. It's been 4:18 and dawn's still hours off yet. My God, and they are cold and listless, not quite sure that they exist here in this moment, slow and viscous, lips haunted by the ghosts of kisses. There is the endless saturation of the days, and here they are. There is nothing moving but their breath. But watch now, as the breaking storm outside brings this moment into action. The sky cracks into a wild-mouthed grin and unleashes all the water that it's carried, vapor grown heavy from every distant puddle, every lapping wave tip, every churning river contributing to this rain. Now the lightning rips the sky in half, it charges through their bodies and it startles every roof in stark relief. And R7, they see their city new. So Pete, on his doorstep, he looks up, mouth agape, he drops his keys in shock and he laughs a howling, ancient laugh. Gemma sits bolt upright in bed and stares at the rain as it smashes itself against her windows. Esther unleashes a strange bark into the silence of her kitchen. Zoe puts her boxes down. Bradley reaches for his dressing gown. Now see it from above. 7 doors to 7 flats, open at the same time and light the raining pavement. 7 broken hearts, 7 empty faces, heading out of doors. Here's our 7 perfect strangers. And they see each other, strangely dressed, one shoe and one slipper, socks falling off, slowly at first, tentatively, but then unhunching their shoulders, tipping their necks back, opening their bodies to this rain, and their hair is slicked down against their heads or puffed up madly outwards, and their hands are slipping from their cheeks and chins as they clutch their faces, open-mouthed. Amazing, they shout. You seen it, they shout, as they band closer, closer, like children drawn towards the eye of a game, shocked and laughing, soaked to the skin. Indigenous apocalypse, decimated forest, the winter of our discontent's upon us. Desolate apostles slurping strongbow at the crossroads. We are nothing but an eating mouth, esophagus colossal. Won't stop until we're beaten down the planet into pellets before the interstellar mission to inflict more terror. It's killing me, it's killing me, it's filling me, I'm vomiting, it's still in me. Everything is fine, really, silly me. Poor kids shot dead, poor kids locked up, poor kids saying this is the future that you left us. Stocked up lunch meat, processed punch from an unclean fat cat. Tasty, tasty poison, carcinogenic, diabetic, asthmatic, epileptic, post-traumatic, bipolar and disaffected, atomized, thinking we're engaged when we're pacified, staring at the screen so we don't have to see the planet die. What am I gonna do to wake up? We sleep so deep, it doesn't matter how they shake us. If we can't face it, we can't escape it. But tonight the storms come. If we can't shake it, we can't escape it. Tonight the storms. She's screaming, the drones turned a beautiful boy into a pile of bones. No body to bury, nobody is home. Running from war, the boat's full, the boat's sinking a mile offshore. No beds in the hospitals, our minds are against us. Imagine your daughter was gunned down, defenseless on her way to school, there'd be uproar. But she's collateral damage, it never happened. Now if our kids are fine, that's enough for us. You can't love into a vacuum, there's got to be a limit. Welcome to the biggest crime that's ever been committed. You think you and I are different kinds, you're caught up in specifics. You and I apart are much easier to limit. The illusion's so complete, it's impossible to bring it into focus. Cinematic stock footage teaches people are locusts. Uniform men keep unleashing explosives. Now what we gonna do to wake up? We sleep so deep, it don't matter how they shake us. If we can't face it, we can't escape it. If I can't face face it if I can't face it. Tunnel vision, tunnel vision. Work drinks, heartbreak. I can't face the past a dark place. Can't sleep, can't wake, sitting in our boxes, notching up our victories as other people's losses. Another day, another chance to turn our faces away from pain. Let's get a takeaway. I'll meet you in the pub a little later. We'll say the same things as ever. Life's a waiting game. When we gonna see that life is happening? And every single body bleeding on its knees is an abomination. Every natural being is making communication. We're just sparks, tiny parts of a bigger constellation. Minuscule molecules that make up one body. The tragedy and pain of a person you have never met is present in your nightmares and in your pull towards despair. The sickness in this culture and the sickness in our hearts is a sickness that's inflicted by this distance that we share. It was our bombs that started this war. And now it rages at distance. We can dismiss all its victims as strangers. These are parents and children made dogs by this danger. But existence is futile, so we don't engage. It was our boats that sailed, killed, stole, and made frail. It was our boots that stamped. It was our courts that jailed. They were our fucking banks that got bailed. It was us who turned bleakly away, looked back down at our nails and our wedding plans. In the face of a full force gale, we said it's not up to us to make this place a better land. It's not up to us to make this place a better land. Justice, justice, recompense, humility. Trust is something we can never see until love is unconditional. The myth of the individual has left us disconnected, lost, and pitiful. I'm out in the rain. It's a cold night in London. I'm pleading with my loved ones to wake up and love more. More empathy. Love more. I'm standing on a stage in front of a room full of strangers, staring down the barrel of a camera. I don't know who's watching. I'm pleading with my loved ones to do what they remember. Wake up and love more.